So, hey y'all, welcome to the crib, welcome to the crib.
Welcome back, welcome home. This is Brown and Bruja. I am Malaya.
Sor Ale, what's up y'all?
What's happening? So today we are talking about ourselves. Why Brown? Why Bruja? As Ale does my nails. Because she's like, oh my god, I need to do your nails.
Oh my god.
We also are just hella deep. So anytime we get together, we flourish, we connect with the stars and shit, just get lifted. We also just like have really dope conversation about politics, our culture, feminism, about being black and brown femmes in this world and what that looks like, all that shit.
Yeah. And here in Brown and Bruja, yeah, it's for all those folks that are out here rebelling every fucking day, lifting up your voice in this hella fucked up racist ass world. Even though you might feel like you're the only one that's woke as fuck, there's a lot of us out here. Join us, roll up.
The whole galaxy, the whole universe.
The feds is watching, y'all. Fucking watching.
And while they watching, we gonna look good as fuck.
They can watch my ass, but they're already watching. They know I'm coming, I'm a threat. They want my ass, y'all. We can talk about that later. So let's jump into the song that y'all heard us.
Yeah, so what y'all heard when we came in was Princess Nokia, Bruja.
She is made for this show. She's the embodiment of what this show is, right? She's always talking about where she came from, where she's going, never forgets who she does it for. The same way that this space is for women, right? Femme, we understand that this world is a patriarchal world. Femmes come to the fucking front. This space is for fucking you. Cis male people think y'all have something to say. Don't fucking leave any fucking comments here. This is not a space for you. This is a space for us. Brujas, femme folks, brown, beautiful, magical beings.
And all the magical, masculine folks, understand that you get your power from the feminine. But fall back even still, because right now the gods are talking. And we'd love for you to observe. But sometimes, you know, God talk needs to happen amongst the gods. So just sit back and relax, and we'll invite you when it's time.
And I was looking at her lyrics, and it was just really dope because she says the most familiar shit all the time. She is such a familiar being.
She is. And the first time I heard Bruja, I cried because I'm like, this girl is doing trap Orisha music. Like, I just felt so overwhelmed by that. Like, this is exactly what it is that we need to be doing. Like, our ancestors, our gods, this is a living experience, you know, and it's updated with the times. Like, millennials, we listening to trap music. We call ourselves bad bitches, you know what I mean? To see that and visual and to hear that was just so beautiful. And I'm just, yeah. Actually, speaking of Orisha, as I was pulling cards, I'm a tarot reader, and as I was pulling some cards, one of the cards that came out is the Empress, and in my deck, she is depicted as Oshun. Yo! I actually have a tattoo right here that's dedicated to Oshun. It says, Iyami Ile Odo. What she was telling us is, we're at the end of Cancer season right now, as we're recording this video. We're at the end of Cancer season, coming into Leo season. We're approaching the new moon in Leo. I think that'll be Sunday.
It's gonna be all about...
It's not gonna be all about me. It's gonna be all about everyone. What the cards were saying is that now is the time to really celebrate ourselves, you know, like that Leo energy. Leos fucking love to celebrate ourselves. We love feeling good. We love our community to celebrate with us and for themselves. And now is the time to do that. You're coming out of the deep waters that Cancer had us in all month and submerging into the dry land and letting the sun hit our skin. You know, that is where we are, just feeling that refreshed energy.
I'm definitely feeling it.
Yeah, wanting to have fun, wanting to celebrate. And even though the past couple of weeks, I know for me personally, have been energetically just heavy, you know, like a lot of heaviness. Evaluate that and know that we've gone through all of that. You know, that is in the past, and we are looking forward to a bright future, to a future where we're celebrating. And it's going to be an ebb and flow. We're going to get back to that point eventually where we're feeling weary and need to recharge, need to come out of the depths. But right now, we're coming out and we're celebrating, and I'm excited for that. So, yeah, it's a celebration.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, we wanted to talk about why Brown and Bruja, right? A lot of y'all are already following us on Instagram.
Yes.
the word bruja is just so sexy to me, honestly. Like,
Same.
The fuck?
Yeah, I love it. I came into the magical world identifying as a witch, as a black witch, and I fucks with that term as well because it's just so daring to reclaim the word witch. But bruja just has a certain like seduction to it that's like, ooh, bruja, what you doing over there? What you mixing?
When I really think about growing the fuck up, like my mom was doing brujeria forever, you know, teaching me that shit. And said it's about intentions. It's all about fucking intentions. Definitely shout out to my mom. I'll never forget her. And I always I used to really call it bullshit. I'm like, I'm not praying to no saint. I'm not praying to no fucking saint, mom. You know, fucking man gonna do shit for me. So I remember one time losing something and she was like, Ale, pray to el anima de la basura. Pray because it will bring that back. I kept looking for this bracelet I kept losing, and like I was just like, pray to el anima de la basura, and I fucking found this gold bracelet. It was a little bracelet, charm bracelet. And like that's when I was about 8 years old, and I was just like, I'm fucking magical as fuck. It's like, it's not a man who did this, it was me, my powers, you know. And definitely my first like instance of like being a real bruja.
Yeah, I think I grew up around witches, around practitioners of magic my whole life, pretty much like you. Like in the home, my mothers were very magical women, and getting older and starting to learn this more with more intention, I'm realizing that it's just in our nature to be magical as fuck, to be manifestors, you know, to like turn lumps of coal into diamonds. And yeah, I just saw that growing up a lot in my household. My great grandmother, my mother, my aunts, like just seeing them make really beautiful situations out of what, you know, would normally take people under.
And do they embrace being brujas as well?
I mean, no.
I feel like same.
But yeah, my great grandmother was also a hoodoo practitioner, and hoodoo comes from Southern African American black magic, and black magic, stuff that is looked at as evil, like what we call protection magic, you know,
protection.
Root work. Yeah, and it's like, if you come for me, I'm going to protect myself. And if you get hit in the crossfire, you shouldn't have been coming for me.
The
period.
Fuck? And if you done fucked up some real shit, we laugh all the way up to revenge.
Yes. Because what do you think is happening?
And I think that's why, right, brujas in general in history have been ostracized, have been killed, murdered, you know, with all the shit. You guys have seen it, even the fucking mainstream white witch shit. You've seen it, you know it. And the reason why, right, is because they were like, fuck this, like even back then, all this is bullshit, we're gonna defend ourselves, we're not gonna like we're not gonna let whatever it was, because in every different country it looked different, right? There's brujas every fucking word, this is global, right? And whatever oppression they were facing, mujeres were defending themselves. They were casting spells, they were figuring out how the fuck we're gonna protect each other, our sisterhood, our people,
our land. That is what it boiled down to. In a lot of places, the church wanted these women's land. The word witch is an ancient Celtic word that means wise woman, and these women were wise because they knew how to work with the phases of the moon and the earth to grow their crops, you know, to sustain their community, to sustain their household, to make wealth for their families for generations. And the church wanted that. The state wanted to seize their physical power. And they said, fuck you, no. So then obviously these became the village crazy women, the women who would not acquiesce their power to the patriarchy.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
We got mouths. That mouth do, talk shit, bitch.
That mouth do. Defend ourselves and protect our babies and our community. And protect these bitch ass niggas who act like they don't want to be saved, but you know, that's another topic for another show.
For me, I just couldn't fit into like praying to saints in general, right? And it was more about taking that power and being like, no, ma, it's actually me. I'm doing that shit, right? I'm throwing these intentions out there. I am the woman for me this.
And even like the concept of praying to the saints is really something that I think we share across cultures.
There's still women out there uplifting our voices, especially in those tierras that they're drilling with pipelines right now, in this particular like piece of land, right?
Yeah, and then what? And
folks.
so then that's why we talk about brown.
Ha.
Because we are of the earth. You know what I mean? Before white colonization, there were no borders. There were no borders. And in fact, there is documentation that black folks were here. We've been here. This is our home. The earth is our home, and we've been exploring her and taking care of her for a long time.
Nurturing her.
And so, yeah, we're brown people. We're children of the earth, and that's what connects us. And something that we have in the Black liberation movement for decades have been saying, self-determination, the ability to define ourselves. That is what we want. So we are calling ourselves exactly what the fuck we want to call ourselves, what we see ourselves being. We're family. We are related because of our earth mother. Period.
And on that note, self-determination, owning fucking land, y'all. Just want to throw that out there. In 2017, I'm thinking about us owning land,
because it's ours. It's ours. We're here to take care of her, and she wants to take care of us as well. We need to get that shit back.
Yes. All right,
hit us up if you got like land trust co-op ideas. Want to go half on like some acres. Because we really about
we
that
gotta do it. When they start out here with martial law and shit, locking the motherfuckers up right and left for no process, because we're already there, no due process, right? But once they really start doing some reckless shit on us, we need somewhere to go hide in somebody's land and shit.
Exactly.
We need to just go,
to use our brujeria to protect ourselves. Bow.
Can you tell me a little bit more of... Oh no, y'all. Alright, shut up. Yeah, shit, yeah, whatever. Santeria, a little bit more of...
Yeah, so Santeria...
Don't fucking move anymore.
Okay, Santeria is Ifa in the Western world, I would say. Like, Ifa is the indigenous spiritual practice of the Yoruba people in Nigeria. And it's very similar to a lot of earth-based spiritual practices. I'm not going to move my hands. So through the Ma'afa, which was the Holocaust of African people that is still going on, they're still killing black folks in broad daylight. A process of bringing Africans to, I'm sorry, I see with my hands. During the process of bringing black folks to the Americas, our ancestral mothers figured out a way to disguise the Orisha as saints, and so there are a lot of...
That's the key thing.
Yeah. A lot of the saints are also, correlate with Orishas, and that's how they've been able to preserve this ancient spiritual practice in the U.S. A lot of the stuff that we know in the U.S. about Ifa, about the Orisha, comes from places like Puerto Rico, comes from Cuba, comes from what they've been able to preserve. Even in Nigeria, there are a lot of things that they weren't able to hold on to that folks in Cuba have been able to preserve. So I think that's really dope that we've just been able to figure out ways to, survive and take care of our shit and protect it in this way.
Yeah. It was really great seeing that interview with Princess Nokia.
Yes.
Talking about her native, like culture and all that, and embracing that, right? Like being black and brown.
Right.
Right? And like it's really, really beautiful. So y'all haven't checked her out, check her out. There's a lot of material out there that she's like producing herself or like pushing out there.
Yes. Independent.
I'm from California, Santa Ana, Orange County. Shout outs to everybody out there.
West Coast.
Yes, West Coast. And I moved to Arizona because my mom found out it was fucking cheaper out there. Don't know why somebody told her that secret. But we moved and I started a new school and I met this one mujer. Her name's Bebla. She's still one of my really good friends. But me and her just clicked so much and we just became fucking sisters. Like literally wanted to move in next to each other. We're thinking about how we're gonna like build a wall between our houses. Like it was just really crazy. And we just started doing magic together, y'all. In middle school, bitches is mean. Bitches is so mean out there. This whole like they can't sit with us. They was doing that back then when I was alive. But how we retaliated was by doing fucking witchcraft. So me and my homegirl were literally like, we dressed like witches and everything.
I love it.
All white, even all black.
Did y'all watch The Craft?
watched the craft, did everything that the craft did. We did it all. Perla, shout outs to you. We're gonna definitely have to bring you on and talk about the brujeria that you're still doing. We do start casting spells on these motherfucking people. Literally got together, set our intentions, and researched, bought candles. I mean, all types of shit. We did the whole 9 yards, and there was so much pain in our intentions, right? There was so much just deep-rooted, like,
yeah, like, fuck y'all, you tried to bully us, you said we can't sit with you, okay, you're right, I don't want to sit with you because now your skin is fucked.
Yeah, and you're about to feel it and feel what we feel when you, with those nasty words that you said, and
how irritating you are.
And we made it visible too. We were, like I said, you know, we have mouthpieces, and we made it very visible, and they knew. And we told them, I mean, I remember being like, you, watch your fucking skin, right? Whatever, all of the things we did, we were very vocal.
Watch your fucking skin.
Very vocal about it. And sure enough, these two bitches came to school the next day. Legit, I saw it with my own face. Me and Perla could, like, we couldn't believe it. And we could believe it. We were like, duh. The fuck? That's what we did. And had rashes, like, I think one of them had it all right here, and the other one might have had it just right here. But next thing you know it, they're calling us up, calling our parents. We're having a meeting at the principal's office because we're about to get suspended for practicing magia, witchcraft, black magic on these bitches. And that's when I was like, yeah. We done made it to the bruja scene for sure.
First time that I don't even know, intentionally used magic, I was a lot older than school age, because I knew that I was spiritual, but I also was hella respectable. So I stayed away from my spiritual gifts for a long time until I couldn't run from that shit anymore. And so once I became an adult, the first intentional spell that I casted was one on myself, and it was a honey jar, and it was like a dual spell, one to induce self-love and sweetness in my life, and it was also offering to Oshun, who is my my mother. My life prior to this honey jar was just so soured. It was like I was really depressed, and like she said, we're organizers. I was coming out of some really heavy phases in my organizing career. Like, I was a young organizer in Ohio, and this was around the time when John Crawford was killed, Tamir Rice was killed, Tanisha Anderson, Michael Brown, Eric Gardner. Like, all of these people were murdered by police, by the state, the year prior to me, you know, really activating my magic. Actually, the year that I bought my tarot cards. And all of that shit really just like pushed me closer to my spirituality, pushed me closer to my ancestors, because yeah, like this work, it just got really heavy on me, and I was like, there has to, like, we've been doing this for so long, there has to be something that our people did to sustain ourselves. And it brought me to magic, it brought me to closer to the Orisha and closer to myself, and I'm so grateful. And I've been making honey jars ever since. I actually named my online business after a honey pot, after a honey jar. So yes, my magic is continuing to manifest from that honey jar. Yeah. So our magic is how we got here, you know, like that is what connected us. That's what connects us to the earth. And the earth is what makes us family, is what makes us beautiful brown people who can work with her in, you know, the natural and cosmic elements to manifest our lives.
Yeah. And like you were saying earlier, right? Like this is way, our people have been keeping these traditions, right? Have been keeping these things, these rituals, like very sacred. And at the end of the day, resilience is also something that we were just born with, right? Resilient as fucking people.
Yes.
And that's why we're still here, right? And we made it through 7-day candles. I mean, I remember, like I said, having candles all the time. And I find my own home full of candles now. Full of candles, lighting them for many reasons.
Yeah.
Sage, I know a lot of folks, you know, also hold sage really closely to them, right? Like, straight up sage, it protects the intentions that we bring upon that as well. We work together with the plants, so that's another thing. We don't just use plants, right? We work together with them, and we understand that sacred relationship. But bringing it back to all the herbs, all the things that we like hold on to and hold sacred, understand what they do. They're also their purpose here on earth with us, right? And I think, shout out to all the candles that we put all our intentions onto, with whatever image you had on it, whatever image. I mean, I'm low-key trying to like push out some like Cardi B candles out here.
Brown and Bruja candles.
Brown and Bruja candles.
Soon come, y'all will see the Brown and Bruja candles. The Ale and Malaya on the cover.
That's right. Better fucking be ready. Y'all got any ideas for them? Let us know. But yeah, that's how we were still here, right? By holding on to the fucking truth at the end of the day. Holding on to that truth. And I hope y'all embark on this journey fucking with us, because we will get liberation and together, right? By joining each other, rolling them together, sharing our experiences.
We're gonna get free with our magic, through our magic, and because of our magic, and because we are practicing together, you know, because we're building this global coven with each other that's so beautiful, and it's brown as fuck.
Brown and Bruja, y'all.
If you liked what you saw, please like the video and thumbs up the video. And actually, I think it's over here.
What?
Like the video, subscribe to our channel. There will be more to come of us talking about a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of stuff that brown girls talk about, blue guys talk about, bad bitches talk about. And follow us on social media. Links below.
Alright, y'all.
Peace out. Check out these thighs.